Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for being here. I get to talk a lot about our capital programme and our project management and the new roads that we're designing and building. I don't get very many opportunities to talk about this. When Highways England was formed about 4 years ago, we set ourselves three imperatives, and everything we do stands or falls against those measures. The first was safety, and we see it as the first of the three. The second was customer service, and the third was delivery. And yet I would say I spend about 80% of my time justifying where, well, in the next 5 years, the 25.3 billion that we're going to spend goes, and very little time on this hugely important topic. Highways England is responsible for only about 2% of the country's roads. Nonetheless, 4 million people will use those 2% of roads today, and about 60% of all freight miles. And it doesn't matter whether you are talking trains, boats, or any other form of transport, including road transport outside this window, and river transport. But 66% of those freight miles will be done on the 2% of our roads. One of the things that's come from Highways England, which is why we're so pleased to be associated with Driving for Better Business, one of the things that's come from Highways England formation is our ability to have a voice independent of government. And we're reconciling that safety customer service message by saying to people, do you know what? If you bring 44 tonnes of truck out onto our roads, our 2%, you have responsibilities. And in the same way that we are responsible for giving you good information, a good road surface, a reliable journey, you have responsibilities in the way that you drive and take responsibility, ownership for that vehicle. And if any of you in this room bring your 2 tonnes of modern car out onto our road and expect to drive it at 70 mile an hour, you too have responsibilities. And it is this independence of tone, and government in many occasions are frightened of the sort of the nanny thing. But we're not nannying, we're telling you, you have responsibilities. We expect this of you. And this is a driver towards safety. For us, Driving for Better Business has become a bit of a magic key, because particularly for big employers in the private sector, it has unlocked the link between maybe the gig economy and a agency driver, and the fact that the truck says, and I won't name any of them because you'll all think they're culprits, but the fact that there is a big brand name on the side of that truck. It might be a major supermarket, it could be an airline, it could be a haulage company. But the person that owns that brand is very interested in how that brand is affected by the behaviour of that truck on that particular road. So for us, Driving for Better Business has allowed us to tackle our customer service piece, because if these vehicles improve their behaviour, everybody's experience is more pleasant on our roads, and hit the safety piece at the same time. As I say, for us it's a magic it's a magic potion almost. When we look at the most significant changes, it's clear that it's people from work that we should be focusing on. I've got one collision, and this is just picked almost at random, but on the 8th of January this year, M58 in Lancashire, rush hour, 9 a.m, HGV, a van, 3 cars collided, 2 fatalities. And there's nothing particular about that set of circumstances, except that it happened in rush hour in Lancashire. We have something like 12 to 1,500 accidents a year that result in fatalities, and any one of them could look like that.